Scottish Disability Sport, with its partners, want to ensure that participants with disabilities are considered, included and planned for in any return to sport. Evidence tells us that people with disabilities during COVID-19 have been the hardest hit, which is compounded by the fact that participants with disabilities were least likely to participate in physical activity and sport pre-COVID-19. 54% compared to 88% of people with no disability. BBC Research interviewed 3,351 people with disabilities on the impact of COVID-19. 78% said their mental health had got worse. 72% said their disability had deteriorated. 20% had seen all of their appointments cancelled or were unable to attend, and 7% had not left the house at all. Partners reveal that there are even more challenges to get participants with disabilities returning to sport because of confidence, accessing suitable facilities, support, lack of opportunities, financial implications both for the facilities and for individuals. This video demonstrates how SDS partners are addressing challenges, positively ensuring a safe and fun return to physical activity and sport for participants with a disability. Amongst the key solutions are safety, planning, partnerships, and a welcoming, inclusive approach.
Coming out of the pandemic, we know it's really important to take into consideration the impact the COVID pandemic has had on individuals living with a disability. We know that this group has been affected probably more so than any other by the impact of the pandemic. Loneliness, isolation and depression. So it's really important that we start to get people back out on the pitch, back socialising and meeting up with their friends again.
So some of the barriers that we have heard locally from some of the people who are thinking about returning to sport and physical activity, and in particular preconceptions about trying to look at different transport options, and actually if facilities are not fully open, then is it accessible for them? For us to get that message out there, we've had to work locally with lots of various partners to reassure people and to give them the confidence that these are activities and facilities that they can return to.
Our organisation has been welcomed wholeheartedly. Lots of facility availability. Disability Sport 5 sessions are included in the Leisure Active programme, so offering considerable concessions to individual athletes. We work closely with all the duty managers in all the various centres across 5 to ensure that our participants are safe, operating in an environment where there's lots of fun, lots of good quality learning going on, and they are welcomed as members of the community and the same as any other individual that is using a 5 Sports and Leisure Trust facility.
We sit down with Richard Brickley and we go through the risk assessment to make sure that the event's going to be safe to run by.
We've got an absolutely brilliant group of coaches within Disability Sport 5. That's really helped us get back to sport because the coaching practice was safe and quality anyway. We met together virtually to make sure we had all the safety protocols, and we ironed out any difficulties we thought we might come up against, so we were ready to get started safely as soon as physically possible. What's been particularly helpful is the support from other agencies such as Scottish Autism, Leonard Cheshire, other sports services that have brought their participants back to our sessions, that have given the extra support, whether it's through travel to get here or just building confidence. It's not actually been as difficult as we thought it would be. We've got some extra protocols, but apart from that, the participants are back, we're coaching, and we're absolutely loving being back.
Obviously at the start people were quite wary and quite anxious, but on return we've had very good feedback from our customers saying that they're delighted with what Angus Alive have put in place. They feel really safe and secure coming back into our facilities, and they're enjoying being back again.
We're not back in the same numbers because a significant number of individuals and families have decided not to come back for the moment, but we are completely confident that they will come back at some time in the future.
Our message to grassroots clubs and participants is really straightforward. Be safe, follow the COVID guidelines for your area and practice good hygiene. Be kind. We've all been through a really difficult time over the past few months, so let's all look after each other. And lastly, let's have fun. Let's enjoy getting the ball back at our feet again, scoring goals, having fun with our friends and being outdoors and being active.
I'll be again. Fantastic.